Hello people, I'm Vito, and welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! The Falsebound Kingdom with Robberlink.
Hello there.
Alrighty, where we last left off, we had just finished the mission where Odion appeared and sent like a ton of frickin' marshals at us. And I think we lost Axe Raider in that mission.
Right.
It was a bit of a tough onslaught, but we made it.
Despite the ridiculous amount of crits the enemy got.
So I ran into an issue. I apparently forgot to save last time, so I had to redo that mission. So if anyone has, any monster or marshal has dropped a level or two or something, that would be why.
Ooh.
If it weren't for that, I would have farmed more, but I did still farm up quite a bit for Melairuka. Got everyone up to at least level 74, and at least 75 for Tristan.
Okay.
Penguin Soldier is still not very, durable, but...
Was Tristan level 1 when we got him?
He may have been, probably. I'd have to double check, but he was definitely not level 20. And now Melairuka is the highest level, 32.
So are all the monsters, synergized now?
No.
Ah.
They turned purple. He's still more bluish, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we had just gotten into the next mission to see what it was, and we saw that there was Ishizu, Marik, and Odion, all three.
That's right. That's right. I'm sorry. I'm still kind of... My mind's still on the anime.
Yeah,
that we just watched.
We just watched, 3 more episodes.
Yeah.
Real quick before we get into it, I did also do the mission before that, one that I had to redo, to see what would be said if the reinforcements came and all that. Would you like to go into that real quick?
Sure, I suppose.
Alright, let me load it up. Alright, starting the first one now. Yeah, it happens right when the clock thing says 12. Ha ha ha, you're going to get it now. Our reinforcements are here. So we did see this one. And I guess they just appear and that's it. That's all they say. It's the marshals with the red eyes and the parrot dragon and the other ones you can see there. Alright then, if you wait a little longer, let's see. Rebel armies. More than this is not made selfish. I do not know what he means by that.
Also, more should be capitalized. It's the start of a new sentence.
Yeah.
Jeez, there's so many of them.
I'm not sure if maybe that was improperly translated. So that's at 7 p.m.-ish, I'm guessing? On the upper right clock? But yeah, it's just 2 duplicate groups from the first reinforcements. And that's it. And then next...
Were the first 2 reinforcements still alive?
At that point, no. They had already... I didn't move, so I was still at the starting base and they still got to me before these guys arrived.
Ah.
Alright, then the third one... We've got you trapped now. Your days of stealing are over.
Oh, really?
I never would have taken this job if I had known I'd be working for the Empire. Now what?
Tristan? Tristan, it's you.
Joey? What are you doing here?
What's it look like? I'm fighting against these Imperial goons. What are you doing helping them?
Oh, shut up. I didn't know I'd be working for them. You can yell at me later. Let's finish this fight now. I'll take half, you take the other half.
Now you're talking. Let's get 'em, men.
And then, if you look at the enemy groupings, it's just the 3 defaults. None of the reinforcements are there anymore. And then lastly, just what happens at the end.
Whew, thanks Tristan, we owe you one.
Whoops, I went through that way too fast. Hold on, backing up.
Ooh, thanks Tristan, we owe you one. Glad to see you made it.
Same here. I didn't expect to run into you like this, that's for sure. I'm just glad we're both still alive and kicking.
Have you run into Yugi or any of the others yet?
Nope. I've been looking, but I don't have the faintest idea where they are. I think that was the same. Part of that, at least.
Same here. Well, I guess we'll just keep on fighting for now.
Right. We're bound to get their attention eventually. Okay, and then that's the end of that. Alright, so part of that was the same, I think. But that's what happens.
Huh.
Alright, sorry, that's, like 5-ish minutes down the drain. Now to actually get started.
I did not get a lot of sleep last night. This is, gonna be great.
Just wait until you have to play Pikmin 2.
I'm going to send so many poor Pikmin to their deaths.
And I was thinking, did we want to go back and try and get that treasure after Emperor Bulblax? And that would take a lot of effort.
We'll think about that later.
Yeah. Joey, we can't seem to lose them. What do we do now?
We keep running, that's what. What else can we do?
Apparently sleep if you really want to.
But if we don't take some of them out now, they'll have us completely surrounded. I didn't think they'd really follow us out here. They're too darn persistent.
I thought I could get some sleep by now. Alright, so let's send out our leveled up groups so they can show off a little bit. And then you can go over there, and you can go over here, and hopefully my teams will not get overwhelmed. Which one is this? Pegasi. Deneb. I think there is a monster to get here.
And how many enemy marshals?
There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Just 7. Okay.
A few. All right.
Yeah, just 7. I'm hoping this won't be too painful, but let's just say I saw some other groups while I was farming, and we could have issues. Oh, are you beelining for our main base, or are you going to redirect?
That's the question of the ages.
Just in case. Tower Pegasi? Yep, redirected. Okay. Oh yeah, and we did actually just see Dunami's Dark Witch in the anime. Because Mai used her.
We do not wish to spill blood needlessly. Surrender. Didn't we read through this?
We may have read that one. Because we allowed her to get to our base last session. Alright.
Valhalla Arrow. That's not what she used in the anime.
What was it in the anime? I remember I recognized part of the name. But now I've forgotten.
I don't remember, but I feel like I would have remembered someone saying Valhalla Arrow.
It was spellbinding something. Because there's the spellbinding circle, that's why I remembered. Did you have this before? Whoops. Speed up and add 1 action point to all team members. If that includes yourself, then that's actually pretty good.
Yeah, because I assume it takes 2 movements.
Yeah, and then gives 1 back. Hopefully. You just can't miss. That was your thing. What about them? Inflict heavy damage on dark monsters. I do not believe mine are. Zoa might have been, but now he's Metal Zoa, so, haha, he's a machine. Restore all incapacitated team monsters. Okay, so there is a monster that can actually revive them.
Huh.
I may have...
Alright, you die first.
Yeah. I may have actually gotten these 3 monsters when I got Ishizu and Kaiba's story, so I might actually have Magician of Faith. Justice Flash. Inflict damage on all dark monsters. Again, not all, like none of mine are dark. Inflict damage on all enemies and reduce their attack. Okay. So that's also undesirable, but not as undesirable as frickin' reviving.
Yeah.
So shoot the Magician of Faith first.
Agreed.
And also stun her if possible. Thank you.
And you should have gone for stunning one of the other two, but alright.
I'm just focusing one down, I guess. Be stunned and confused. Be confused about why you are stunned. I think you just missed. Yep.
Too small of a target. Can't hit me.
Alright, and then let's see. In my other notes. So I looked into the wiki pages, like the Wikipedia pages for this game and Forbidden Memories. It looks like they were both developed by Konami Computer Entertainment Japan, so one of Konami's first-party development teams.
Okay.
And then it looks like in 2004, that one got merged with some others into just Konami Corporation. So apparently there were some other sections of devs, but they got merged into one.
Okay, so yeah, they definitely... It definitely is possible for them to have used, like, the same characters over.
Yeah.
Without necessarily having to get them from the manga or the anime.
Yeah. Or, you know, get them from a game by a different developer.
Yeah.
Also, I just in passing noticed that it said Dance Dance Revolution is a Konami title, which I didn't actually know. Which means in the anime episode where Taya and Johnny Steps, you know, do that rhythm game together, that might have actually been the real DDR and not like a knockoff. I'm not sure, though.
Huh.
Because it's possible, since they own it.
That'd be an interesting detail.
Because it did look like it was, you know, possibly a DDR knockoff. But maybe it was actually the real thing. Let's try some haste. I haven't done this before.
Gotta go fast.
It's so nice that, you know, that doesn't have a chance to fail. Because in the card game and the anime, your effects are all very chance-based. And of course, Joey gets lucky most of the time, but in a game where we actually get the real chances, that would not be good.
Yeah.
Because I think it's like a 50-50 either way. Actually, yeah, you use your special too. Why am I gonna use a frickin' red medicine when I don't have to? Whee!
Very nice. Now become paralyzed.
Or not?
Well, there's that 50-50.
Thankfully, it seems better than 50-50, but yeah, sometimes it does fail. It does seem like he misses more often than a lot of my other monsters. So that could be a thing. But then again, some of my monsters have frickin' silver bows and arrows.
That is true.
But you just missed twice in a row, and that's very unusual.
Especially since I don't think she's been guarding.
Yeah, I don't think so. Unless I missed that you have, like, lucky or something. Let me double check. Oh, you have lucky. Never mind.
Oh, and status card. Okay.
Ah.
We are stupid.
I would expect the status card wouldn't cause him to miss more often, though. That would just mean...
No, it probably just is the lucky, but...
Yeah.
It means if you do hit, she won't be paralyzed.
Yeah.
She'll be dead.
Yeah, she can still be killed, though. Which is just as good.
I can't hurt you, but I can kill you.
Oh, good. Metal Zoa is still getting more moves. Because that's one of his major flaws. Alright, and then... If you would like your group to take care of this? Nope, too late. Alright, this looks like a fusion group, because that makes the Crimson Sunbird.
Alright, well the middle one just guarded.
I thought it was the right one.
No, I think the right one waited.
Okay, because I would really like to confuse the middle one and focus it down. Yeah, you have polymerization. Here, what is defense? Whoops. 4,300. Okay, I can break it with some confusion. Or paralysis would work.
Does he have enough strength?
Maybe not.
Oh, I guess he does.
Oh, nice. I probably should have looked, but I figured I'll just do it. We've already wasted some time in this episode. We need to go fast. As you said earlier, for a reason I forgot. Oh yeah, when he used haste.
Haste, yeah.
Gotta go fast. There we go. Confused, so now...
Gotta go laser.
Now the middle one cannot use polymerization when it gets low on health. So I can focus it down. And possibly also paralyze it.
Watch both status effects get worn off on, like just before you kill it.
Just because the game's RNG is stupid, yeah, I wouldn't put it past this game, but hopefully I can kill it with this. Are you strong enough? Not quite. Wow. Okay, the paralysis wore off, but not the confusion.
Yeah.
Otherwise it would have fused right there. Oh, my goodness. Thank goodness for the double status effect. There we go. No fusion for you. Now this is just a chill fight. No tension.
I don't know, it doesn't seem very chill. Kind of a heat wave.
You know, just relax in the heat.
I'm freaking boiling over here. What do you mean relax? Oh no, it's another one.
Get ready.
The chickens are cooking us.
Alright, I do have quite a few notes on the anime, but there was something else I was going to mention first.
Yes?
You know how, like, 1 or 2 episodes of this ago, we were talking about Shaman King in Avatar: The Last Airbender?
Right.
We brought up, like, you said, like, nomadic people or something like that? That one of the,
yeah.
tribes seemed to be based on?
I think so.
Yeah, I was looking into that, so you might have been right. It might have been Inuit. Because I couldn't remember what Inuit was.
It's like, live in the Arctic, kind of?
Yeah, so I did a little bit of research into this. So the term Eskimo, the reason it could be offensive is because basically there's a lot of theories as to what it is derived from, and one of the potential meanings could be considered slightly insulting or something. But it's usually used to refer to not one but 2 different groups. One of them is the Inuit, and the Inuit are like Alaskan, North Canadian, and Greenlandic. The other one it can refer to is Yupik, and the Yupik are in Serbia, like the eastern part of Russia and Alaska.
Huh. I don't believe I've ever heard of the Yupik.
Yeah, and it also mentioned that there's 3 different peoples, the Inuit, the Yupik, and the Aleut, that seem to share a common, relatively recent ancestor. I'm not sure if they had a name for that, though.
Okay.
Yeah,
see, we're learning things here.
Yeah, I think one of the possible theories about the name Eskimo was like a specific name the Inuits had for one tribe or something, but also they said it could sound similar to like something being derived, meaning like those who eat raw meat or something, which can be kind of, you know, insulting, like, oh, look at these barbarians, they eat raw meat or whatever, you know. So I guess that's one of the reasons. When you first mentioned Inuit, I was trying to remember this other tribe that's in northern Japan that is separate, technically, from the Japanese. You know what, fine, I'll read this first. So, you're both part of the resistance? Not quite what I pictured you doing, but then again, I'm in no position to comment. I'm looking for my younger twin sister, although I'm not even sure if she's alive or not. Supposedly, her name is Laura. What do you mean supposedly? You don't know? How long ago were you separated? Like at birth?
It's been a very long time.
This may just be a wild goose chase, but I have to find her. We are twins after all. What would you boys say to taking me along, Things are only going to get tougher from here on out. I'm sure you could use the help. And it'll give me a chance to look around for my sister. Trust me, I won't get in your way.
Okay, finally.
Yeah, Gemini Elf Kachua has joined your army. Gesundheit.
Dang it.
I caught you. I knew you were going to say it. So yeah, way back in Yugi's story, there was... I think she actually talked to the other Gemini Elf, but she wouldn't join us because we didn't have this one.
Ah.
Alright, here comes a lot. So yeah, I was talking about this other native people in northern Japan.
North Japan, yeah.
Specifically Hokkaido. When you mentioned Inuit, I was thinking of these people, but the name is different. I was like getting them confused. They're called the Ainu. And then I was also thinking, because you mentioned like nomadic people, that made me think of like Mongolians, because I'm pretty sure they were nomadic.
Well, they're two different. There's the water tribes, which were like the Inuit-based ones, and then the air nomads, who I don't know. I don't really know. Could be Mongolian though, now that you mention it, but that I only have like very vague passing knowledge of what that whole aesthetic even is.
Yeah, despite, looking into this, if you showed me a picture of all these groups in like their traditional wear, I would not be able to tell you which one is which. I'm still a dumb American, okay?
Anyways, Dragon Blast.
Oh, nice, I killed one already. Oh, that's right, those ones are kind of weak. They're actually weaker than Penguin Soldier in terms of their max health, which is nice. Yeah, and then the last thing, I was trying to remember like the Himalayan group, and they're the guides that people often go with. They're called Sherpa. And that was the last thing I was trying to remember last time. And that's like, I guess, on the border of China and Nepal?
Okay.
Slightly learning, but still don't know much.
I'm sorry, I know, like, Western Europe, and that's it. I've heard there's an Eastern Europe, but I have never confirmed this.
It's like, what do you mean there's more than like 3 continents? What?
People actually live over there?
Name every continent then. Yeah, so this particular enemy group gave me a very hard time because I think this one can paralyze on attack. Yeah. And you can, for some reason, try spending 2 stars to just stun without attacking. And then that in combination with these 2 using germ infection so you're poisoned, especially because the Penguin Soldier has such little health. And it seems like poison does not scale in this game. So it does kind of chunk him.
Ah.
I want to say it might do like a little more than 1/10 of his health, but... Actually, his regen
His regen does cancel out as long as it lasts.
Yeah.
Now kill.
Spin. Yay, I killed it.
Attaboy.
It's funny because, I've been talking, so I haven't been paying as much attention this time. But when I was farming, I was paying much more attention, and things were going much more much poorer. Much more
poorly.
Yeah. Oh, and there's a duplicate. Lovely.
Let's run that back.
Yeah, it might actually be better to just kill those ones because they're squishy. Okay, that works. Yeah, I don't think there's anything you have on you that would give you crits against that, so that was just a lucky crit. We got one for once.
Screw you in particular.
Alright, and then... Oh yeah, I wanted to ask Mecha Master what he would want for his own group of monsters for a marshal. At first I was like, oh, he can tell me when he watches the episode, but then I was like, that'll probably take a while. I should actually ask him in like a reply to his comments, but I didn't remember to do that until like just before we started recording.
Oof.
So no response yet. I think I sent it like 20 minutes before we started recording.
Quick, check the phone.
I don't think I have my phone logged into that account, so it would be a hassle.
Fine, boot up another computer.
I mean, if you really want to, but it's gonna get even warmer in here.
No, I'm saying as a joke, absolutely do not.
That is so weird to see you as the only one with full health out of my entire group.
Go, Penguin Soldier.
That being said, I should start giving experience to some of the others.
Yeah, probably, but you wanted to show these groups off.
Yeah, I need to recall the others to this location now. I mean, I guess I could let them retake this. I don't know. Just to avoid fighting them all with this group or the other one. Not sure.
It's up to you.
Alright. We should definitely get into anime notes. We only have like a minute or two left for this episode. Jeez. Alright, so we watched Season 2, Episode 41, 42, and 43 of the anime. And that was Mai versus Marik. The real Marik. Or Namu, if you'd like. If that's what you if that's what you would for some reason prefer. Oh, you're out of moves.
I thought Namu was just, like, the friendly persona he made up.
I think technically it's still Marik and that's just a fake name.
Well, regardless, she was actually up against Yami Marik.
I guess that's true as well. Yeah, and they reiterated the whole thing about how Joey was able to win against Odion because he was able to wake up first because the power of friendship, but I guess because he had a dream about his friends. So, a little weird,
And then,
but still like, power of friendship, go!
and then Mai tried fishing for a compliment, and Joey got flustered. And so, for like 20 seconds after we rehashed the entire, friendship helps us win, Mai's like, screw friendship. Friendship's dumb.
I don't even care anymore. Alright, call you over here. Call you over here. That's gonna take a while. Oh well, I guess we'll just do one more real quick. Yeah, and I wouldn't say Joey was particularly convincing in denying that Mai was there in the dream, yet Mai still bought it.
All she was just insulted that he even tried
That could be.
to deny it. I don't know. I don't understand women either. Jesus. Seeing all those, action stars.
Yeah, let's kill some of them so that they don't get to use all of them. Or you mean ours?
Yeah, I meant yours.
Oh, okay.
Ours.
Oh yeah, it is actually nice that Metal Zoa has more than 6. That's unexpected.
Honestly, it's just... I feel like it's just nice after you get like 4 or 5. Instead of having to deal with like 1 to 3.
Yeah.
It's like, well... I did like 2 punches, now I gotta wait till the battle restarts.
Yep. And then let's see. So I was thinking, considering how much Kaiba said he wants to fight Marik, you'd think he'd rig it so that he would. Although then that would have caused him to fight Odion, probably, if he had done it sooner. I'm actually just surprised that he actually followed his own rules.
Yeah, it is a bit weird. But like... I don't know.
I guess he could explain it as he wanted to see someone else fight it first, so he'd be more prepared.
I mean, I think that is what they've been going with. Whether realistically that would... You know... I don't know. I'm now convinced he's actually got, like, clinical narcissism. Like, because he actually just doesn't care about anyone else. Like, yeah. I at this point, I'm convinced the only reason he cares about, what's his face? Mokuba. Yeah. Mokuba is that, like, he kind of sees Mokuba as, like, an extension of himself. Otherwise, he wouldn't care. But I've never actually taken psychology, so, you know, don't take my word for anything.
Yeah, and also, you can tell that it is Yami Marik and not a regular Marik because his hair is more spiky.
Yes. Also, his face glitches out. It gets stretchy.
At one point, it looked particularly derpy. I sent a screenshot to Robert Link of that.
that got me. That got a laugh out of me. I see what you did there. And also over there.
Was there still... Yeah, there's still one more coming. Okay, I'm going to let this group arrive so I can sync in the middle of the fight for the next episode. Yeah, and then that's... My next note was that Dunami's Dark Witch appeared, but not with Ishizu, it was actually Mai's card. And then we saw Marik starting to use cards that we could recognize that he used through strings before, as well as some monsters that Loomis and Umbra used.
Yep.
Alright. You will pay for the insults during... Out? I didn't see this typo when I was farming. You will pay for your insults during our last encounter, Joey. Also, I want to say this doesn't seem like the real Odion because he would have said Mr. Wheeler. And I think that's maybe a good justification for why they thought it wasn't the real Marik, is because he's being more polite. It's like, why would you say Mr. Wheeler?
Yeah.
Especially in Japanese culture, if that's translated from him using an honorific or something.
Yeah, it does seem odd. It's like, what? You know, for a guy who's mind controlling people, you're kind of polite.
You're too nice. Alright, but we should end this here for now, and we will continue this next time.
So, dear viewers, goodbye for now.
Goodbye.